Hello, my name is Paul Deeprose. I'm the Managing Director of the Career Gym, and welcome to another session on what great candidates do at interview. At the end of every interview, the recruiter will turn around and say, "So, do you have any questions for me?" And at that point, most candidates will either pull out a pre-prepared list of questions, or indeed they will ask some fairly standard, rather boring questions, if I'm honest, which doesn't give me any great confidence that this person is really hungry and interested in that job. I want to see that hunger and I want to see that interest. So I'd much prefer to hear a question that is based on some research that you might have done, that's led you naturally to say, wow, that's interesting, I'd like to find out more about that. So you ask a genuine question that is of absolute relevance and interest to you. But best of all, those candidates who are able to pick up on something that came up in the interview and turn that into a question, then that just shows me that they're able to do the mental gymnastics that somebody of a good level of intellect is able to do, and gives me the confidence that if they are in my business and around a board table or something like that, then they would be able to translate some of those bits of information and ask relevant questions in an appropriate way. Secondly, good candidates, they know their package. Over the years, I've asked many people, so what's your salary and what's the total package worth? And many people don't know it. And so it's really important to know that, to know the breakdown of it to some degree, but most importantly, know that in the context of how does that compare to the market worth. So you should have done a bit of research about what equivalent jobs are being paid out there in the marketplace, and so this allows you to effectively then start to negotiate on salary based on fact rather than fantasy. We all want as much money as we can get, but you certainly will be looked upon rather badly if you try and over negotiate on a fantasy salary. Thirdly, the great candidates are those that may not have got the job. Let's face it, not every candidate can get every job that they go for, no matter how good they are. And so if they don't get the job, they're the ones who proactively seek feedback and aren't just brushed off with, oh, well, there were better candidates. They seek information so that they can enhance their self-awareness, can use that information to benefit them in the next round of the interviews. So if you are rejected from an interview, please go back to the recruiter, try and get some meaningful feedback, and I will, as a recruiter, think of you as someone, okay, they're keen, they're enthusiastic to learn, but more than anything, it's a second chance for a candidate to build a relationship with that recruiter who is they're going to think of them in a positive light. I hope those have been useful, and I'll look forward to talking with you again in another video in due course. Thanks.